Rihanna was there. Rihanna is pregnant with her third baby.
This nigga is the just a baby making ass nigga. Like,
I think it's really interesting our generation because 3 kids is really normal. It's not normal now because of the economy, but she's a billionaire.
3 kids ain't normal because millennials don't like children that much. The economy don't have much to do with the matter. There's people our age having mad kids right now. It's weird when, to be honest, people who have like done something has a lot of kids, and that's when they'd be like, oh, what's going on? People who of high notoriety usually are not with that many kids, especially if they're not even motherfucking married.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
we're gonna do this.
They're not even motherfucking married. Huh?
What?
So when you go out and you have 3 kids as a renounced bad girl / billionaire, it's a different optic, because not only did we listen to you make all this music about, you know, being the baddest, etc. You're not married and you're doing this in quick succession as well.
Yeah.
So it's granted, yeah, absolutely, 3 kids is a normal thing, normalcy, what's on and so forth. But how she's doing it, whom she is, and in a form of fashion that is being done is different, especially for the optic space here. And we do not like kids like that. Millennials do not like kids like that. It's very rare that you find someone who wants to have a very big family that was born in our age bracket.
Well, we don't like having kids because this is an economy where you can have them comfortably anymore. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people want kids, but we can't afford them.
So you believe if millennials were in a good financial space, the majority of them, absolutely, more of them would want children?
Absolutely. Every person that I know, aside for like maybe 1 or 2, they all like want kids. They all want their children.
How many kids are you referring to though?
At least like 1 or 2. I got a lot of friends who don't have any.
2, yeah, I'll do 2. Just because I know I'm a super lit ass nigga, and my baby is gonna be like, damn, my dad is cool, but he won't hang with me. So I made another one so he can hang with the kid.
Oh, you got this planned out.
That's all mapped out. I'm not having more than 2 unless that motherfucker is like, I'm tricked. Like I get trapped into multiple kids. As a millennial, I don't want to be around that much. Like, they have to live with us.
Yeah.
And that's a downfall. That's a downside to that. So the more I have, the more they have to live with me. The longer they have to live with me, I can cause cancer at any moment. I can catch cancer at any fucking moment.
Okay, well then you may not have any at the rate we going.
You pushing your fucking luck, man. I do believe the reason, as I said, that people make mention of her and her children is mostly because, again, who she is and who she renounced as to be, but also they aren't motherfucking married, and we're not going to continue just because Rihanna is rich and just because Rihanna and ASAP are rich and well off, and of course are people of notoriety, that we just don't bypass that because y'all don't let nobody else bypass it. We do not. Let's take everybody's name out of it and who it is and so on and so forth, and let's say what it is. This is a woman with 3 babies by a rapper. By her rapper boyfriend.
Well, who else would she be with? He's on her level.
Who else would she be with? She was fucking a billionaire Turkish prince or something like that. Saudi prince.
Okay, like, come on now.
And I actually, you know what? Let's turn it up. Let's turn the shit up. I seen a tweet that came from that situation when somebody said, the girl said, look at Rihanna having kids multiple kids after 30 with one man, even though men say you gotta like you can, or men ain't gonna like you like that. Okay, real fast. Stop, please, comparing yourselves to the billionaire ex-superstar bad bitch Rihanna. When we are doing comparison charts, let's leave billionaires off that motherfucker. Let's leave superstar singers who anybody would fuck off of it, because nobody likes y'all like that. None of y'all are billionaires. None of you bitches are ex-superstars, and half of y'all are whores.
How is everybody getting astray today? What is happening?
Everybody needs to pay attention. This is why men try to stay where they're supposed to be.
Oh, so you saying that women need to make sure they have babies early because they can't pull it off like Rihanna
just first things first. It's dangerous, bitch. Rihanna's a billionaire. She can afford having kids this late, or having not this late. I don't like to say that. Having kids after 30. It's not late. They've made a.
Y'all read it.
Okay. They've infringed on the idea of what a woman is. And they've implemented specific poisons into the community to make you feel like not only can you not have kids after 30, but it's extremely dangerous and you shouldn't do it. I'm not that crazy. You just got to take care of yourself. Back to what I was saying. Rihanna's a motherfucking billionaire. At 30 and some change, she goes and talks to the most expensive motherfucking doctor she can find. And the most expensive motherfucking doctor she can find knows exactly how to protect her to have 3 goddamn kids after 30 and some change. Everybody does not have that motherfucking access. You're putting yourself at risk. Number uno. Number 2, again, Rihanna is fucking a nigga she did not marry. If Rihanna gets left, guess what? She don't need a motherfucking aid at all. She don't need nobody's help. In fact, ASAP might get I said baby insurance. ASAP might get, what do you call it? Child support from her. You're not gonna catch Rihanna on the internet saying my baby daddy don't do shit for his kids. She don't give a fuck. If I get on Facebook, I can find 36 bitches right now with 3 kids, 1 baby daddy, 2 baby, whatever baby daddies, complaining. No, you bitches can't keep having kids after 30 like that. Your situation ain't the same, dummy. We can do it just like Rihanna. Rihanna got good pussy.
Okay, are you done?
She got all kind of songs about that pussy. There's no way it's bad. You ain't got none. Ain't nobody out here saying you had good pussy. Not one.
So you're encouraging the girls to have kids early.
I'm encouraging the girls to pay attention and not set yourselves up thinking that you can do what a bitch who can barely do what she do and do.
But they can. I know plenty.
Do it then.
I know plenty of people who have had children in their 30s. I don't even know why y'all, like, here's the deal. I'm biased as hell on this topic. I'm 37 years old. I don't have children. And I'm going to have children. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not going to put myself in a situation to have kids in an unideal situation just to have them because I'm worried that I may not be able to have them later. When y'all talk about women, y'all say in general, like we can just walk up and make a choice of like, okay, I'm going to have kids at 25 versus 35. Life is happening. You gotta find the right situation. You gotta find the right guy. It don't happen for us. It's not happening for us because you niggas don't want to marry nobody. Y'all don't want to claim your kids. Half of them got 50 kids and leaving them to be raised by the mama by themselves in the household. Nobody is together anymore. Who would want to sign up for that? Who wants to sign up for that?
Who got 50 kids?
You niggas got a lot of kids. We can't get away with having 8, 9 kids with 5 different baby daddies like y'all can.
Hey, man.
So for y'all to come in on top of not wanting to settle down early because y'all need to sow your royal oats, then y'all want to come and police women's uteruses and blame us of why we haven't had children yet. Ask a woman who hasn't had a kid yet how many times she could have, how many relationships she was in. It be y'all. Y'all are the reason why we're not able to have kids in our 20s because y'all don't want to settle down. So if I have the choice, if it's my choice to either wait to find a husband and however long that takes, or I'm just not going to have no kids at all, then to be somebody's single mom struggling having to deal with an ain't shit nigga in my early 20s because we're so scared that our eggs are going to dry up. We don't care about that shit no more. We don't care. People have great lives without children. Y'all can't scare us no more with that. So, ladies, if you ain't found your Boaz, you ain't found your husband yet, and you are adamant about not being a single mom, just wait. And if you don't get to have one, you just don't get to have one. I don't know what else to tell you. But it's better than having a child with somebody in a situation that is not healthy for you or the kid. Sorry. Disagree if you want to disagree. I disagree if you want. I don't care.
I end this motherfucking episode.
Because
I end this whole shit right here.
Who are y'all? Y'all don't have no reproductive organs.
Yes, we do. What are you talking about?
I mean, you can't have no baby with
I pull my organs out right.
What's the correct
have a reproductive system.
Yeah, y'all can't have kids.
Childbirth.
So to come in
y'all stop saying that. Stop saying that as if y'all can just do this alone. Okay.
Y'all are just. It's just ridiculous how you have so much.
How Mary got pregnant and she had Jesus. That shit ain't real. She was fucking, huh? It ain't no. You just gonna get with child. I understand the implications and the complications of the matter. I get all that. I ain't even speaking to what a nigga got going on in his 20s. I'm speaking to what I stated about risking it and believing that you are comparable to Rihanna. That's all I'm talking about.
Ageism is insane to me. Y'all really want women to just have babies, and then y'all will talk about the same women like, oh, you had a baby and you single, and yo, you had a baby by a dumb nigga. So when we say, okay, hey, we not gonna have a baby by dumb niggas, and dumb niggas keep being around, we can't find a good one, then now it's our fault.
So you saying they only make dumb niggas? Are you unable to find one that's smart?
Y'all niggas are terrible.
See what I mean?
I have a lot of.
See what I mean? All of a sudden, all the niggas dumb. All of a sudden, all the niggas dumb. Come on, man.
Yo, you need to. Okay, I'll put it like this: if y'all are adamant about women having safe pregnancies and being able to have children early and not have to wait till their 30s, then you need to put some. You need to get in the field with these boys, these men, and talk to them about why they are not being good partners to women so that they can have children.
Moving on, because then you're going to answer, now you're going to open up a different fucking conversation, suggesting that as though men aren't good partners and that's why these things aren't working out.
Yes.
You're going too far. Y'all are horrible fucking people. Y'all are horrible.
You think women are horrible?
I don't think nothing. I'm aware. I've done the math. Y'all are horrible fucking people. And oftentimes your relationship ends based on the fact that you're a horrible fucking person and the man hasn't figured out how to tell you, so he just fucks the whole thing up.
So the men be innocent and the women be horrible.
No. Niggas are horrible. That's why I try to tell gay men, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing over there. It's way too risky. I would never date a nigga by choice. What I'm saying is women are fucking horrible. And oftentimes, men date them, realize that, which is why women say, oh, no, you said you like me. You ain't not allowed to not like me. No, I liked you, bitch. I figured out who you was. I'm sorry, I liked your representative. I figured out the real you. I hate this bitch. I never wanted to be around you. In fact, I thought you were a completely different person. Y'all, and then, of course, and again, I remember you was talking to your homegirl, and I said this. After, men pay attention, after you've infringed too far on a woman based on financial spacing, based on you doing wrong, doing harm to her, whatever you've done. If you've gone too far, it ain't no coming back from it. Yeah. You can't undo some shit to a woman. It's just gone. And a lot of times, men stay in these relationships trying to undo what they've done. Okay. Leave that bitch. Leave her.
What kind of so
Because often, so hypothetically speaking, let's say, and we were like, so put us back in our 20s. Mm-hmm. We're the same, but 10 years less. Had I cheated on you prior to us having the baby, you and I having a baby is not gonna wipe off me cheating on you. You'll put it in the back of your mind, but it ain't gonna go no motherfucker. They don't take it out.
That is true.
We are infringing too far on these women, and then trying to fix the situation, often with a motherfucking baby. Stop. You violated her. She's gone too far. Send her to a new nigga, so hopefully he can fix it or can whatever it is. That's her story to move down with. A lot of times we're trying to fix relationships that we've motherfucking broke. When you drop a glass, it ain't no putting it back together. I'm sorry. So I believe the idea that, oh, men y'all don't want to be settled down in their 20s and so on and so. No, they don't. And we need to stop arguing with who you are inside. Some niggas aren't ready to settle down at 22, 24, 25, whenever they're ready. And often for men, specifically for black men, if we don't have our shit together, it ain't nothing to settle down to.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't nothing to settle down with, my baby. There's more to do. I don't even feel settled down.
That's why I think we need to get over this whole like, oh, you're having babies in your 20s, your 30s, your old shit. Like, most of the time especially in this economy, ain't nobody ready to have kids in their 20s. We're not meeting our husbands and our wives until our mid-30s and starting our lives. And I don't like that narrative of making people scared, like if they don't, especially telling young girls that like, oh, if you don't have a baby by 30, you're not going to be able to have one. That is not true.
Well, also, okay, so again, that doesn't come, it comes from men, but it comes from patriarchy of old. And understanding that we have to wipe this 30, we have to wipe this off. They told you if you haven't found your dream job or the career or the position you're going to be in by 30, then you fucked up. You're not allowed to move. People will stay at a job for 50 years knowing they hate that motherfucker because they got it after 30 and they believe that you're stuck there. They created all of these things based on 30 because niggas were living to 55 and dying.
Yeah, the
age people were literally at 60 years old. It was like, all right, man, you old as fuck. Like, yeah, granted, you old at 60, but your life, you got 20, 30 more fucking years to go. So we need to wipe off what 30 means to society. Patriarchy is a very, very, very huge part in this. And who created patriarchy?
White men.
Huh? Let them tell their women what they like to do with themselves. Yeah. White people created the BMI chart for everybody. They didn't create one specifically for how white people are built and how black people are built. We are aware white women and black women do not share the same natural body style. Why do we have the same BMI charts if naturally we don't even have the same type of bodies?
That's true.
One thing can't be for everything. The white man's patriarchy is fine. Do y'all thing. We ain't even here to argue with y'all about it. Ours has to change. Black men have to realize when they created that 30-year-old shit, they created it to put them in their place. We are not like that. Our women are our women. I spoke to the notion of what she said earlier because it is dangerous. Women are not going to tell me that as often in your as the older you get, the more complications you have with your pregnancy. That's real life. I'm sitting right there. I can see the numbers on it. I just spoke to the notion of having 3 kids after 35 without any goddamn financial backing is dangerous.
Yes, I agree with that. But most people wait till their 30s to be financially stable. So if a woman doesn't hit a good point in her life where she feels ready to have a child until her mid-30s, then it just is what it is.
I'm walking by y'all. Jade, me and Moore, first things first. Don't tell us who we need to fuck without condoms or with condoms, okay? We make the condom decisions around here, and we gonna do the raw and / unraw fucking as we deem fit. Mind your business. My Mimi thinking women should be excited about having babies without men being present is actually toxic as fuck.
Yeah. Well,
come on now, tell him, P. Tell her, P.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell her, P.
So
you can't have a baby without a man. Once again, the Immaculate Conception is motherfucking fake. Mary was busting it open. Okay? You need a man to even bring one into the world.
She wasn't agreeing with you.
She is agreeing with me.
No, she's not.
Mary was fucking. Okay? So you can't do this alone. You can't have this motherfucker just like, girl, I'm pregnant out of nowhere. You need to have a nigga around. And the nigga that you have around, he needs to be able to read. A lot of y'all are just fucking niggas because they got dicks on them. See if he got a brain. When you pull that dick out, be like, hey, take that hat off and let me see your head as well.
You?
At least figure out if he can read. Y'all send text messages with your address. He call and say, which door number was it? The address is right there. You clearly can't read.
You know what? I'm done with this conversation. Basically, moral of the story is women have a baby when you're in a good situation.
Basically.
Whatever year that ends up, I'm 37. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I'm not having no kids until I'm ready. And if that means that I don't get to have them, I just
hold on. You gonna have kids when I tell you to. You gonna do what the fuck you motherfucking do.
I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for this journey that I would go on.
Come on, man. What you got for me, dog?
Okay, y'all. Let's go